Hi, welcome back. This is Kate with the Empress of Tarot channel. Tonight I'm going to be reading for the collective and for anybody who joins. So I'll just wait for some subscribers to join the chat. Hey, Mature. Is A missing you? Let's see. I'm going to go back to my original deck, the Kawaii deck. It was my first deck that I ever had. I have the Two of Swords. It's time to make a compromise, make a decision. Yeah, it is mature. To the Five of Pentacles, financial difficulties, adversity, financial loss. And the Nine of Wands, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance. I think he's having a really hard time not contacting you, mature. Hi, Jamie. What can I get for Kick It? Does D miss me? The Knight of Swords, a fast-talking person, a lifestyle change, someone who is very ambitious, throws themselves in to get what they want. To the Nine of Swords, anxiety, worry, depression, nightmares. They're stuck up in their head thinking about you. Kick It. And the King of Cups, an emotionally supportive leader who's tolerant and empathetic. What can I get for Jamie? Good, Michael. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this video. Please hit that like button. Jamie, I have the Star, hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. To the King of Swords, someone who's very intentional, very strategic, very intelligent. And the Two of Cups, a romantic love, partnership, proposal, or marriage. You're welcome, Jamie. Yes, YK. Oh, see you later, Michael. Latterus. Sure, YK. Hi, Jen. The Three of Swords, heartbreak, divorce, loss, separation, grief. To the Chariot, action and change, perhaps a new vehicle. And the Three of Wands, teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. What can I get to clarify on the Three of Swords? The Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. And the Five of Cups, loss, regret, feeling abandoned or unloved. Someone is feeling unloved, Corey. Oh, that's so interesting, Jen. In yogurt. Huh. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Yes, the Star card. This is about having hope, direction, renewal, positivity, rebirth. Thank you, Kick It. What's Dee's next move towards me? The Nine of Pentacles, abundance, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo pleasures. To the Seven of Pentacles, waiting on results, patience, hard work, delayed success. And the Four of Wands, a homecoming, reunion, celebrations, family, friends, enjoyment, community, home, gatherings, belonging, teamwork. Hi, Viella. What can I get for Dewey's energy? Supra Adis. The Three of Wands, teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. Hi, Lamis. To the Eight of Wands, speed, action, air travel, rapid change, excitement. And the Devil, she's having problems with addiction, greed, envy, materialism, or sexual lust. I'd say that's a yes, Viella. Sup? What can I get for Lamis? What are Anwar's feelings for me? The Divine Genius. Lamis, I have the Queen of Wands. This is someone who's very confident, self-assured, the life of the party. To the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking chances, taking a risk. And Death, a complete ending, transformation, willingness to break from the past. Getting rid of excess and a birth of new opportunities. Sure, Emrod. The Ace of Wands, the SCX card. Encouragement, creativity, progress, passion, a lot of passion. To the Two of Pentacles, finding balance, multitasking, weighing two different options, trying to make a choice. And the Two of Wands, waiting on results, making a choice, travel plans. And the Five of Cups, loss, regret, grief, feeling abandoned or unloved. Someone's feeling pretty lost, Emrod. What feelings are those? Anticipation is a feeling. Passion is a feeling. And adaptability. Being able to adapt. Hi, Noku. You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. To finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. And ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Hi, Black Bee. No one stole the phone. This is greed, desire for long-term security. They have their phone, Black Bee. Oh, that's really odd. Well, no one stole it. Sure, divinely violent. The Seven of Cups, too many options, daydreaming, illusions. To the Page of Wands, someone who's very passionate, inspired and extrovert, very cheerful and energetic. To the Hermit, self-reflection, introspection, spiritual contemplation, receiving and giving guidance. I'd say keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds. I had a therapist tell me that once, divinely violet. Come back to earth. You have to make a choice at some point. Hi, Top Savi. Let me see. Hi, Squirm. I'm 5'1". Top Savi, I have Temperance. This is patience, balance, moderation, self-control. To the Knight of Cups, a Prince Charming, romance, proposal, invitation. And the King of Swords, you're very intelligent, very astute. You're in a position of authority. You have your morals are in the right place. You're very honest and truthful. It will be excellent, Top Savi. I can expect you getting like an A on your paper or your exam. What does Squirm need to know? At the heart of the matter, Squirm, we have judgment, a reconciliation, a wake-up call, forgiveness. Are you in a no-contact situation, Squirm? What's crossing you is the sun, fun, happiness, fulfillment. Underneath, we have the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trusting your own intuition. In the recent past, the Knight of Wands, someone who's very passionate, brave, adventurous, very takes inspired action, is very confident. Up above, I have the Two of Cups, romance, love, partnership, proposal, marriage. In the immediate future, the Hanged Man, wisdom, self-sacrifice, getting a new perspective. How is Squirm showing up? As the Eight of Cups, withdrawal, retreat, moving on, change of course. In your environment, the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, or imprisonment. In your hopes and fears, the world, completing a goal or lesson, immigration or travel. And in the outcome, the Four of Pentacles, greed, desire for long-term security. Squirm, you need to have more fun. You're welcome, Squirm. It means a lot of things, Squirm. God wants you to be open for an awakening, a spiritual awakening. He definitely wants you to have more fun. He wants you to have happiness. No, it's not found through isolation. Up above, we have a relationship squirm. So it's not found in isolation. Hi, Radhika. Hey, Paola. Sure. Don't forget to support the channel by hitting the like button. What can I get for Radhika? The Nine of Pentacles, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, and solo pleasures. To the Queen of Swords, someone who's honest, completely honest, rigorously honest, self-sufficient. And the Ace of Wands, a new project, inspiration, the desire to create. May I ask how my job is going to take me quitting? Yeah, Paola. The World, it will be a celebration. I think you're thinking it's going to be kind of a downer, but it's not. You've completed a cycle at this job. You're ready to move on. You're ready to be fulfilled, to travel, to celebrate. To the Devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. And the Queen of Swords, someone who's completely honest and rigorously honest, self-sufficient. I think they're just going to think that you're being really honest with them about why you're quitting. I'm sorry, Radhika. I already put your cards away. Hi, gorgeous girl. Will you get fired? Hi, Avril. I don't think so. Not with the Six of Pentacles. This is generosity, giving and receiving help. To the Six of Wands, a victory, success, being in the limelight. And the Ten of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. No, you're not getting fired, gorgeous. Let me see, Avril. Yes, the Knight of Cups. This is a romance. Charming, graceful invitations, following your heart and dreams. To Judgment, a wake-up call, your life's purpose, reconciliation, forgiveness. And the Three of Cups, a celebration, circle of support, friendships. Good evening, Mystical. Thanks, Amira. Hi, Titha. Namaste. Hi, Minyun. If we all like the video, I should be up to 30 likes by now. So don't forget to hit that like button. I answer questions when the like button goes up. Let me check Mystical. Nothing's coming so far, Mystical. What can I get for Minyun? Thank you so much for donating to the channel. Oh, you sent a couple of hours ago? Interesting. I'm not sure if I got it. Minyun, I have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. To the Six of Pentacles, generosity, giving and receiving help. And the Queen of Cups, I think he misses someone who's very nurturing, a healer, someone who's very compassionate. Yes, Minyun. Hi, Roberto. No, it's not, Amira. Yes, I'm a McCoy. Mystical. What can I get for Roberto? Yes, this person is a secret admirer. The Three of Wands. This is teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. To a no with the Five of Wands, competition, rivalries, obstacles, and sports. And the Queen of Cups, yes, this is someone who's very nurturing, a healer, someone who's very compassionate. Let me see, Amira. Yes, with the King of Wands. Someone who's protective, a natural born leader, who's an entrepreneur. To the Nine of Swords, no, anxiety, grief, nightmares, depression. And the Wheel of Fortune, yes, fortune's turning in your favor, good luck. I'm getting a no and a yes, Amira, at the same time. What can I get for Titha? Thank you for that super chat. What is your love feeling? The Ace of Swords, mental clarity, a victory, a breakthrough. To the Three of Cups, a celebration, circle of support, friendships. And the Chariot, action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. Hi, Cyrene. Positive, Titha. Cyrene, I have the Emperor. This is a person who's in a position of authority, commands a lot of respect, might be a father, very experienced and powerful, disciplined and focused. To justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions, the truth comes out. And the Ace of Swords, a new idea, mental clarity, breakthrough, victory. Oh, yes, Minion. I can clarify the Four of Pentacles. Judgment, a wake-up call, your life's purpose, forgiveness, reconciliation. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. The Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, material abundance and good health. Achievements, material success. You're welcome, Minion. I'm pulling the Laughing Buddha number 40 out of my Astro Cards numbers. I like this card. If you can see the image on it, there's a bunch of laughing Buddhas. And the number 13, intuition. And the number 6, reasoning. Those might be good lotto numbers. Hi, blessed one. Just a moment, blessed one. I have the King of Cups. This is someone who's very kind, wise, forgiving, nurtures creative endeavors, very diplomatic. To the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's a bit of a homebody, nurturing, someone who's a financial provider. And the Hierophant, traditions, conventional expectations, religious beliefs, spiritual wisdom, education, conformity. Hi, Marissa. Really? That is astounding. Oh my goodness, Marissa. She showed old or. Oh no. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. How old is he, Marissa? Oh, how are you going to get custody? Oh, he's only 7. Hi, Elijah. She doesn't even have custody. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Marissa. That sounds like a nightmare. Yes, Elijah, it's really over. I have the death card. Change, transformation. It's an end of a cycle, a transition, getting rid of excess and birth of new opportunities. to Judgment. It's possible you guys could reconcile if you guys can forgive each other. If you guys both go through a spiritual awakening. And Temperance, if you want her back, just have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. Yeah, Marissa, let me try to see what's going on. I have the Ace of Pentacles. That means you can provide for your son. You can have a new beginning. This is career opportunities, abundance, stability, security, and prosperity. So with or without your son, you're going to be able to make enough money. To the Ten of Pentacles, this is leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. You're going to be able to pass on your wealth to your children at some point. And the Two of Pentacles, it's important for you to balance your time right now. You might have to make a choice. Kind of set some priorities. Let me get one card. Will you get him back? Yes or no? You are going to get him back with the Queen of Cups. You're feminine, you're compassionate, you're kind, you're empathetic, you're supportive. In the meantime, until you don't have him back, you might want to seek out therapy or counseling to help you get through this. Hi, John. Hi, Marwa. Is it time? What do you mean by is it time, Marissa? I'm pretty good, Marwa. I got to go to the beach today. Picked up a new book to read. The Accident by Chris Pavone. Yeah, they have these nice little libraries where I live. They build cupboards and they put books in them. I don't know if you guys have that where you live. Oh, you're reading on Wattpad? That's cool. Hey, Michael, you want to stream? Sure, Marwa. Sure, a general. Oh, sure. I can pull some time cards. Just a second, Michael. It's taking me a little bit longer to get. What can I get for Marwa? The Three of Wands, teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. To the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very capable, mainly interested in domesticity and fertility. And the Page of Wands, someone who's very passionate, an extrovert, cheerful, and energetic. I'll be right back, Michael. What can I get for Marissa? This will be the last question on this live. Timing is pushed back due to blockages. Give it time, it's in the works. And there is no more time. I would go with this one. Give it time, it's in the works. But that I don't know, Marissa. Let me double check. Will you have to share custody? There's a possibility that you will have to share custody with the Ace of Cups. Joy, new love, compassion, personal growth. Yes, it's possible, Marissa.